Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
Natalya is an OG around here, and I want to reward consistent fans with a match that has some long-term history to it. I'll book her against Charlotte this week.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalya.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment, Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Hey, we know Charlotte will do anything and everything to win. She's got to have that same mentality here tonight.
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry. When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire. No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity. Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess. It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Side slam.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker. Looking wobbly in the corner.
She manages to get control. What a clothesline. Ouch. Oof. Well-placed kick.
What a barrage of stops. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Brutal face buster. The cover. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting. Good God. Didn't need to counter into anything pretty, just a clubbing blow.
Clubbing blow to the back. That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
Natty putting some old school know-how behind that maneuver.
She's trying to create space. Oh, boom. Bam. Natalya landed it right there.
She saw it coming. Looks under.
Let's go behind.
Into a German suplex. Oh, God. Face first.
Into the knee drop.
She's pushed into the corner.
The Queen teeing off, making the climb all the way to the top. Charlotte Flair moonsault. Yes! Second chance worked out for the Queen.
She still fights out in 1.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Raking the forearm all across the face.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Way too coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And she had Charlotte's number there.
Oh, man.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Well scouted by Charlotte.
Wow, what a leg sweep. In the knee here. Ooh, the forearm connects. Oh, boom. Now we're cutting it kind of close, don't you think?
You could say that again. Time to get the let out.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer. Why is she still... Natalya did it!
Oh, she'd had enough of that.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
And with the ref's count, this match has ended.
It would have been great to see a pinfall or submission win here. Quite a shame it ended by countout.
if I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job, top notch.
Ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
I have faith in them, but that doesn't mean I'm not still nervous in this role. But what can I help you with?
Becky and Bailey, they're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No, I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
Actually, you may have a point. I do miss that.
So let's screw the so-called rules and do this. Put yourself in it against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
You're not here to give me another amulet, are you?
No amulets this time. Just praise for your booking as the new GM.
Praise? I will accept.
I appreciated that you brought attention to a rivalry that was strong, but that might not be top of mind for more recent viewers. You seem to really care about deeper cuts of WWE history.
I do, actually. You can reference rivalries from the past without alienating newer members of the WWE universe.
In that case, maybe you'd want to help me with something. I never truly got to settle things with my old friend Nikki Cross. We had a few matches after our time tagging with each other, but we have unfinished business.
I gotcha. I'll set up a match for the next Raw.
Alexa Bliss is here.
One of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss!
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims.
We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some chaos.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
Multiple tag titles, a Money in the Bank winner, a women's championship reign. There's a definite method to the madness of Nikki. Well, rest assured, this superstar does not want to get on the bad side of Alexa Bliss because there's an unexpected darkness inside there.
Friends turn enemies, partners turn foes. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have a lot of history together.
Our GM Cap continues to give us unexpected and exciting matchups.
She's mixing up the formula so far, that's for sure. The hard part is doing it year-round, but
She can end it here.
and a kick out. I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Trap the arm into the neck breaker.
What's Cross got in store?
Ooh, the cutter. Pow, what a shot. Ooh. Counter. And now there's an opening. Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. She flips it back on her.
Drop kick finds the spot. Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
And Alexa's attack gets intercepted. All right, she's back in, ready to go.
Oh, forget about pandering to the WWE Universe. That should keep her head in the game.
Well, Nikki Cross manages to counter.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl into the small package.
Oh, man. Taking flight.
Body splash.
Ooh. With the reversal. Just breaking down the opponent.
Alexa evades that one. Boom.
Swanton.
And that move might have been Nikki's kryptonite.
Yeah, as Bliss has absolutely no problem turning it on when the time comes.
Placed in the corner. She's dazed on the top turnbuckle. Oh no, this is gonna end it for sure.
Iconoclasm.
Unreal. Oof, kick finds it. Cross about to throw caution to the wind.
She has her target weighed and measured. Incoming.
She comes up empty. Oof, a nice shot by Alexa Bliss.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Camel clutch applied.
Prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Alexa Bliss.
DDT.
Alexa might decide it right here
For the win. 2. No, my, that was close.
Nikki was almost down for the count, almost about to meet defeat.
And You can see the steam shooting out of Alexa's ears. She's not happy with that kick out.
And if Bliss wasn't in a hypnotizing place before, I think that maneuver just flipped the switch.
Alexa Bliss with a
Connect with a DDT.
Crosses out. That's it.
That's gotta be it. 2. And a win here tonight. That'll change her career. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
This win widening the sinister smile of Alexa Bliss.
The eerie aura surrounding Alexa Bliss seems to have doubled now.
She's turned her twisted dreams into reality here tonight.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Alexa-Nikki match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Redhead Ray.
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who's earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have. The captain is ready to call the shots. The man is here.
A competitor who never backs down from a fight.
And the participants. First, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
A main eventer, a former double champion, left WWE to have a child and returned without losing a step.
Well, that's just the man doing the man things.
A submission specialist, an amazing in-ring IQ, and one of the best brawlers in the women's division.
Becky Lynch can win in so many different ways. Let's see how the man does it tonight.
She is a woman who is here to take control.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Ding dong! Hello! She has crashed the party and taken the women's division by force.
And Bayley now has more muscle by her side than ever. Bayley claims that the locker room needs to learn that the world does not revolve around them.
Because it's the role model's world, and we're just living in it.
Do we have to?
Well, you know what they say, guys. To be the man, you have to beat the man. And she's about to face the man.
Not gonna go down without the fight of her life tonight.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough. And with Cap as special guest referee, it should be a fair contest.
We'll see, Saxton. Maybe the GM wants one over the other. It's nearly impossible not to pick a side.
You're such a cynic.
I'm a realist. Brutality.
This could do it. Seriously, that wasn't a rope break. Not even close. Reversal. Can she capitalize? She's sent flying into the corner, turning the tables. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. She can end it here. Almost 2.5.
And if you try to convince me of that being a fair count, I'm not buying it.
We've got to wonder if there's a...
Uh-oh.
And Bayley never saw that coming. Uh-oh.
Bang it back with their own counter.
German suplex. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Nice Japanese arm drag.
She's feeling the hurt here.
Boom!
Oh, man, invert. Shoulders down. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Such a timely kick out.
And got to give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence the result there.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Running forearm. Kick right to the gut. Steadying them up. Oh, God. Can she score the pin? And she kicks out at 2.
And what was that? The referee trying to pull a fast count out there?
Our guest official is asserting themselves a bit too much with that kind of count.
Backpack face buster. No love lost between Lynch and her opponent.
Good defense.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
What in the world is she doing? She's the ref. And that was a well-executed attack. I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in it.
Look out! Axe handle from the middle rope. Oh, toss across. And an elbow drop to the arm.
Turned that one around.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Into the corner now. Oh, and Becky fights.
Double underhook. Sit out slip. She fights her way out of the armbar.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. She's losing some steam now.
Smart offense from Bayley as this competitor keeps battling.
An elbow will break that up. Range down an elbow in retaliation.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Punch connects.
Oh my God.
Face first and
Into the cover. She gets the shoulder up.
Good job by the ref seeing the kick out right away.
consistency with the cadence. You can't say she wasn't impartial.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And now she's looking to go top.
Up high. The man delivers a diving leg drop. The toughness, the tenacity, the...
Oh, give me a break. No self-respecting official would ever have counted a 3 like that. Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch!
And listen to the WWE Universe elated by the victory of Becky Lynch here tonight.
She really is a woman of the people.
There were times I thought Bayley was going to steal this one out from under Becky, but in the end, the man stood tall.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bayley want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantage team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Death Valley, Redhead Ray!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Up aboard, it's go time for the captain.
Bailey is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bailey!
Understand this. Bailey will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bailey's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bailey as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Oh, man. Clothesline!
Moved at the right time. A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other. Oh my!
Oof. Stomping down. Oh, that backfired on her. This is going to be stiff. Vicious backdrop suplex. Face buster.
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan. Look out from the top with the splash.
Working on the leg. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Look at Bailey, fast press!
They're on the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Look at that counter from Bailey. I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray.
Bayley's gaining the upper hand. That killer instinct from Bayley shining through. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once.
Kick gets caught. Double axe handle.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Oh, sledgehammer right to the gut.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Oh my goodness.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped.
These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time.
And we just saw some serious offense. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
Oh! And she's able to fight Lynch off. We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Oh, propelled into the table.
Get the tables! Just a minute!
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
They just went crashing to the table.
If this were a tables match, Saxton, I'd say mazel tov. Instead, I'll just say my condolences.
Shoulder suplex!
She wants to finish this.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but
Sky high. Mounting a downed opponent, and look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point. Without a care in the world, tossing flesh onto metal.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
back suplex.
Double knee face breaker.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Ooh, and a kick. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
Countdown underway. The odds of out to no longer be even. Side. Lift up. Knees meet face.
It's a wrap.
Uh-oh. Lynch is honing in. As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. And sending her careening into the metal trench.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one. Release back suplex. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
She saw that one coming. That hurt. Roundhouse combo.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in. Ooh, sharp kick. As the arm wringer
able to fight out with a punch to the face. Stops the kick.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Moonsault. And we see the attention being put on the torso area. From the top. Elbow drop.
She propels her over to the other ring.
Time is ticking from the top. And the dive connects.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again. A counter answered by another counter.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that.
Dakota Kai. Crucifix chokehold. Wow.
Well, this isn't good. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force a break. Even in the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. And that was all with a thoughtful purpose.
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
She returns the favor there. setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT. Uh-oh. I don't like this idea. What?
Launching.
GTK. Kai has this in hand now.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. And it's another attack above the shoulders.
Got to protect that region or the lights can go out fast.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
And Lita reverses it.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling. And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the other ring.
And again. Great way to wear down your opponent.
And entering into an
absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Looking like John Henry swung the handle like that.
Io able to fender that. Hit by a flying stop sign. That had to hurt.
Flat out power here. A stolen
butterfly backbreaker.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out.
This spells trouble for Lita.
Monster set up in the corner.
Trying to kiss her.
And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze. A rough landing for her as she is stuck between the two rings.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Dakota Kai. Crucifix chokehold.
A couple of knees and then another one, and now forced to break.
Oh my God.
Becky Lynch looking for it.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Slam the door shut. Brace for impact. War Games are now official.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Go to sleep, GTS.
Night, night.
Now that's how you put the nail in the coffin.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
She is still in this fight.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Uh-oh. The arms are up. For the win. She still fights out in 1.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
From the top. Then we have Lita.
Lita was right on target.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smallest of ideas.
Double X-handle pass. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Oh, that might have just broken something.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarm.
I can't believe she's hanging on this one. She's got a tap.
No escape, only surrender.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, Michael. She seemed to have more since then.
Shoulders down. And meanwhile, Bailey, the ref not even getting a 1.
Kick out.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Hey, save. Just in the nick of time.
We could be moments away from Sky's doom.
This might be the beginning of the end.
There it is. Manhandle slam.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here are your winners, Redhead, Ray, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus.
Another win. You can see why she's been called the captain in promotions all over the world.
Well, it's one thing to lead a bunch of freaks fighting in warehouses. It's quite another to rise through the ranks of WWE.
They are battered and bruised after an intense match, but they are not defeated.
Well, honestly, everyone who entered the cage knew they were going to leave banged up.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God! Shotzi came prepared! I guess she graduated into something larger!
She's not stopping!
This is gonna be bad!
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen!
Shotzi just picked up speed! She's gonna rail the cage! Into the side!
And down they go! This is bad!
I can't believe what just happened!
We need some help out here, fast!
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.